Hey folks, welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. Hope everyone's doing well. I don't normally comment on sort of social media spats between people in boxing. Sometimes I do, but it's not usual. And in part it's because by the time I sort of find out about it, it's a bit late. And, social media isn't really... It's not something that I spend a lot of time sort of hunting down stories, right? But there is one social media spat that is interesting to me, and I think it has some ramifications. It's also a good talking point. Maybe we'll deal with the talking point first. Many of us, throughout various stages in our lives, we look to celebrities or sporting heroes or whatever, and we project onto them, certain wisdoms. People, if Beyonce says to do something, then lots and lots of people think that's a good idea. And they credit this person who's a singer with all sorts of other knowledge. And with our sports stars, we sometimes forget that despite their great achievements in the ring, the championships they've won and the apparent sort of knowledge they have about the technical aspects of their sport, that they really might not know very much about other things, like how to anything from how to manage your money to how to manage a sort of almost a political field. And of course, modern day athletes, celebrities, superstars, whatever we want to call them, they are at a much bigger disadvantage than even 30 years ago somebody in a similar position would have been. And that's because they've got access 24/7, 365 to a cell phone and social media. So, 30, 40, 50 years ago, somebody might speak to a newspaper journalist, or somebody might say something to somebody, or somebody might, sort of go on TV even. But all those things, required you to be thinking. It wasn't spontaneous. It wasn't like, right, that's it. I'm going to go on the BBC and tell the world what I think of X, Y, and Z. Where now, of course, Teofimo Lopez can pick up his phone and boom, he's got millions of people paying attention to what he said. And so what's happened is that he's gotten into this spat with Turki Alalshikh. And it started off with him posting something referring to Turki Alalshikh as a dictator. But the spelling of the word dictator included a K, which one could, if one was so inclined, read as some sort of homophobic slur as well as some authoritarian slur. Well, anyhow, Turki Alalshikh has responded with his own sort of indirect comment about maturity is to realize most things don't deserve a reaction. And in that, he's correct. Well, Teofimo Lopez then posted a few self-deprecating posts and ended up saying, I just got fired, guys. However, before things get better, bad things must happen first. Resurrection. Well, hashtag resurrection. But anyhow, all this puts into doubt this fight that Teofimo Lopez has with, or upcoming, scheduled, I suppose, with Devin Haney. Now, it was supposed to take place on August the 16th in Riyadh. Now, Teofimo Lopez is a star. 22 wins, 1 loss, recently beat Barboza. And Devin Haney, whether you like him or not, is also a star. But Devin Haney probably has more choices than does Teofimo Lopez. And so for whatever reason, Teofimo Lopez has gotten into trouble, if you like, or into a dispute with Turki Alalshikh, and has sort of, I don't know, has he won the social media dispute or whatever? The long-term effects on his career might well be quite negative. And this is what I mean, that, you know, we have these young people who are very, very, very good at their profession, their sport, but they really should have somebody that they trust implicitly close to them to prevent this sort of stuff happening. With respect to Devin Haney, oh my goodness, there's lots of people he could fight. I think that whole welterweight division is going to be very interesting, and heavens knows what Manny Pacquiao is going to do. But as for Teofimo Lopez, it appears that he might find himself not getting the fights that he otherwise would have hoped to have gotten if he is now, as he says, no longer going to be on any Riyadh season card, and if he is at odds with the very excellent Turkey. So, let me know what you think. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.